Yeah. So good morning, all. Okay. So your gate exam is on fourth. No, fourth in the morning session. I think your gate exam is there. Okay. So now hardly today is I think 20th. So only 1 week is left. So this session was generally for your like doubt clearing. So if anyone is having any kind of doubt, any subject, any doubt if you are having, then you may just share it. Okay. So for sharing it, you can write it in the live chat also, or one thing you can do is that you can join the telegram group. Okay, and you can share your doubt, any image or anything you want to like send, that you can share in the telegram group also. So we'll take it up. Okay, so that is the thing. Second thing is that I just wanted to discuss some like last minute tips and all these things. Okay, there is no tip. Like if you have prepared very well, if you have revised well, if you have used your pyqs very efficiently, then it is like obvious that you will get a good marks no matter what happens. Okay, but still few things I just wanted to tell you over from the like the experience that I had from the gate exam from last 3 4 years. Okay, so see here. So your gate exam will consist of two parts. Okay, one is your aptitude section and one is your technical section. Clear? In the aptitude session there will be two parts, that is your 5 questions of 1 marks and 5 question of 2 marks. What i will advise you is that first you attain your aptitude section. Okay, but generally because generally what happens is that your aptitude section, no, the aptitude is like very easy. Okay, but like after you, like once when I was giving the gate exam, no, I thought that okay, I will do my technical part first, and then after that I will do my aptitude part. Okay, but the thing is that the technical part, by solving this technical part, it will like your brain will be so much tired that in the aptitude, your aptitude actually requires your free brain, no, like too much of little you are getting it, no, like general awareness must be there. So after solving the technical part, your brain will become tired. So as your brain will become tired, once you come to the aptitude section after attending your technical section, you will not be able to solve some questions. Okay, like some questions that you would have solved if you would have attended the aptitude section first, but now you will not be able to solve it. Okay, so that problem will be there. Just 1 second. Okay, you're getting it, know what I'm trying to say. I think you're getting it what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that if you attain your technical section first, so your brain will become very much tired after attaining the technical section. Okay. So if you come to the aptitude section later on, so what will happen is that your aptitude requires a free brain and a little bit of awareness. Okay. So some questions may be there that you would have able to solve if you had attended it first, but now you will not be able to solve it. Okay, so that problem may be there. So for that reason I'll just advise you to solve your aptitude section first. Okay, from every aptitude, like no worries, not much marks is required. Just if you can score from like 11 to 12 marks, okay, or even from 10 to 12 marks from your aptitude section out of 15, it's more than enough. Okay, it's done. Chalo. So that thing is there. Now come to the technical part. Now coming to the technical part, what happens is that now coming to the technical part, what will happen is that, please understand, coming to the technical part, what will happen is that your technical part, sometimes the paper is like in a differentiated way. Like first 1 marks question will be there, and then second mark 2 marks question will be there. Like in 2023 it happened. In 2023 what happened, the first section was only of 1 marks, the second section was only of 2 marks. If this kind of thing happens, then I will tell you to attend your, like your first, you will attend this. Second, what you do is that you attend your 2 marks question. Okay, you attend your 2 marks question. 2 marks question, I think 30 questions will be there. Okay, uh, mm, 30 questions of 2 marks will be there. So this 2 marks question you first attend. Okay, and then at last you attend your 3 marks question. Sorry, at last you attend your 1 marks question. Okay, so 1 marks 25 questions will be there. So if in this way you attend your paper, no, so you will find that the you are attending the paper in a very easy way. Okay, you will not, your brain will, at no point you will feel that your brain is tired. When your brain will be tired, no, in that point you will be in this section. Okay, 1 mark section. And generally the 1 marks questions are like direct point to point questions, direct formula based questions, or like direct memory based questions. Okay, so that you will be able to answer it. Okay, there will be no extra pressure on your brain. Okay, so first you attend your aptitude section, then you attend your 2 marks questions, then you attend your 1 marks question. This you will do when your technical section is divided into 2 parts. Now what if the technical part is not divided and it is a mixed, like in 2022, in 2021, in 2020? So in that case, what you have to do? Suppose the technical part, suppose the technical part, it is not divided into 2 parts. Okay, it is just a single part from 1 to 65, and it's a mixture. It's a mixture of your all the questions, like from 1 to 55, like this number will be there. Okay, and all the questions will be there. Okay, not 1 to 65, 55 questions will be there, and 1 marks 2 marks questions will be mixed together. In that case, what you have to do is that you start attending from question number 1. You start attending from question number 1, and from question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, question number 4, like that you go on till question number 55. Okay, this will be your first attempt. In first attempt, your aim is to solve all the questions which you can directly solve. Means, suppose you read a question, you have understood that, okay, like this I will have to solve it, and you directly solve it. Okay, there is no extra brain work required. You're getting it what I'm trying to say? There is no extra brain work required. Extra brain work required means there is no like you're thinking that, okay, these things are given to me. Now how will I solve the question? Okay, you are thinking a little bit. You are trying to apply some formulas, but you are like trying to figure it out. Okay, all these things. So these questions you will have, you will not attempt in the first attempt. Okay. In the first attempt, directly questions which are getting solved, you solve those questions. No matter how much is the number. The number may be 10, 15, 20, anything, doesn't matter. But in the first attempt, you solve the questions which directly you can read and you can solve it. Clear? Now, once you go from question number 1 to 55, you suppose you attended, and some questions which you have felt no, that okay, no, I can solve it, but I need to think on it. So just go for mark for review and skip to the next question. Do not waste time on a particular single question. Clear? Do not waste time in a particular single question. In 2022, I remember when I was giving the GATE exam, my first question was a question of my, drawing. Okay, question of drawing was there in the first question. My question paper, the first question was a question of drawing, and it was a 1 marks question. Okay, reading that 1 marks question of drawing, I couldn't solve it directly because it was a very good question. Okay, so what I did is that I derived it from the empirical formula, everything I derived it, and I solved the question. But when I looked into my clock, I started the exam at 180 minutes, and now I was having only 163 minutes. Means 17 minutes I lost on that particular single question, that too of 1 marks. Okay, so that thing I don't want you to do. This is very wrong. Don't waste your time on a particular single question. Okay, because this, once it happens, no, your exam is gone. No way you will be able to give a good exam, because this loss of 17 minutes, it will create so much pressure in your brain that you will not be able to like bear it. You will make many silly mistakes. You will like, your exam will go very bad. Okay, so Like from my very experience, I'm telling you, you don't waste time on a particular single question. No matter how much well prepared you are in particular that topic, doesn't matter. You leave that question, move to the next question. Yeah, give it mark for review. After attending the entire paper, you can come and think if you have time left. Okay, so that is the main thing. So this will be your first attempt. Your second attempt will be from this question number 55 to question number 1. This is your second attempt. In second attempt, you will be attending all those questions which you thought of that you can solve, but you need to think. Okay. So all those questions you attempt in your second attempt. Clear? I will just give you the time difference also. The time division will be from 1 to 55. Like your aptitude, you can give you maximum, it will take like 20 minutes. Aptitude will take maximum of 20 minutes. Okay, not also 20 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, your aptitude will be solved. Very easy aptitude comes. Okay. In the first attempt, you can spend 1 hour, and in the second attempt you can spend 1 hour. Okay, so 1 hour, 1 hour, 2 hour and 15 minutes. So 2 hour 15 minutes, 2 hour 20 minutes gone. Still now you are having 40 minutes. In these 40 minutes, what you can do is that any question which you thought of that you have marked it, okay, but you are having a doubt on it, so you check it once. Or any question which is like you left it, okay, that it is consuming time, you left it midway or something like that, so that question you can come and solve in this 40 minutes. Once you solve this entire thing, after your 3 years, your paper will be over. Okay, that is the main thing. Again, one more thing I want to add it, that don't go for the number of questions in the gate exam. Okay, suppose you start giving the paper and you see that, okay, no, I am able to solve very less questions. Yeah, nothing matters, don't be worried about that. Don't be worried about that. Okay, if you are not able to solve some questions, like 3 4 5 6 questions to like at a line you cannot solve it, then you assume that your paper is tough. If the paper is tough, it is tough for everybody, like I always say. Okay, and if it is tough for everybody, then everyone will be facing the same problem like you are facing. In that case, the rank will be based on the calmness of the person, and how much calm that person is, and how much calmly he can attend the paper, like attempt the paper, and how much is his accuracy. Clear? The number of question doesn't matter. And if you can solve like 10 questions in a line, then you understand that it is a easy paper. If it is easy paper, then also the game is now on accuracy. Then you will also solve many questions, some other person will also solve many questions, and now the competition will be based on that how much correct questions you are solving. So in that case also, I'll tell you, don't go for the numbers. Yeah, of course, like if it is easy, you will be able to solve more number of questions, that is very obvious. But along with that, you also please check that whether you are attempting the question correctly or not. Okay, that thing is there. One two things more I will just add. Always check that whether your answer is asked in percentage or fraction. Okay, this is the first thing. Okay, like suppose conversion, so conversion in percentage or conversion in fraction, all these kind of things. All these kind of things you first this thing, this thing you check. Okay, always check the unit. Always check the unit of that, what unit is asked in the question. You have to put your answer in that particular unit only. Always try to check the sign. Sign means like only magnitude is asked, or along with sign it is asked. Okay, like direction is also asked. For example, suppose work done you have found out, so work done has came to be 390 kilojoules, something like that. But actually the work done is done on the system. If work done is on the system, then it will be minus. Okay, so that one's check that they are asking only magnitude or they are asking along with sign. Okay, if they will say that, okay, no, they give me directly only the work done, then the work done will be minus 390. But if they ask that work done on the system, then it will be only 390. Clear? Because they have already mentioned that it is work done on the system. So these things you have to keep this in mind. Okay, if this much you keep in mind, then I think it is well and enough. Okay, no problems will be there. What else? These things are there, this thing is there. Okay, so this was all about your exam. Like this, I think if you can attempt your exam, then it will be like a better. It will be far better. Okay, you just follow this thing. You will, after the exam, you will feel that yes, these things have benefited. Okay, because these things I'm telling you, no, uh, First, I think in 2021, once I thought no, that it was a mixed paper like this. It was a mixture of paper. So in 2021, I thought that okay, I will attempt 2 marks question first. I will select the 2 marks question and I will attempt them first, and then I will attempt the 1 marks question. Okay, but when I started like segregating, like you are getting it now, like 55 questions now they are mixed haphazardly, 1 marks, 2 marks. Now from like how will you select the 2 marks question? It will waste your time, no? Getting it? No, so my time got wasted in that year. Okay, so for that I'm telling you that better than that you go from 1 to 55 and then 55 to 1, like this thing you do. First attempt and second attempt, you divide it into two parts and then you solve your paper. Okay, so these things will be helpful to you. Okay, and just last minute some preparation tips I will give you, as because only the last week is left. Okay, so in the last week what I'll advise you is that don't go for anything new, it will not benefit you in the examination. Please understand. Suppose a particular topic is there, a particular question is there, you find some solution of that particular question and you try to you don't understand it, but you try to mug it up. Okay, that okay, like this, if it is given I will do it like this. No, those things will not help you in the gate exam. The reason is that a new question is going to come based on the same concept maybe, but the question will be new. If the question is new, then you will not be able to apply the same trick or apply the same pattern to that particular question. Okay, so if some topic is there something like that, then I will advise you leave it, doesn't matter. If the syllabus is 100%, out of that 100%, if you are prepared 65 to 70% also, then also it is more than enough. But your job is to that if any question comes from this 65 to 70%, you will solve it with 100% accuracy. Getting it what I'm trying to say? Suppose 100% is your syllabus. Suppose 100% is your syllabus, and out of this 100% syllabus you are able to cover 65 to 70%, doesn't matter. Okay, it is more than enough. But your job is to that if any question comes from this 65 to 70% of the syllabus that you have covered, then you should solve it with 100% accuracy. Means if you are solving even 10 questions in the gate exam, those 10 questions must be correct. Clear? This thing is clear? Okay, so that is that is one thing. The second thing what I just wanted to say is that this is the last week. So in the last week, what you try to do is that in the last week, what you try to is that if you have done CT, that is chemical technology, if you have learned it, if you have memorized it, covered it, then daily like 1 hour or something like that you give to your CT revision, because CT is a memory based subject. So if you don't revise it for one day also, it will go out of your brain. So try to do at least CT revision for 1 hour every day. Okay, second thing is that no need to give any test series and all these things at this point of time. You can 1 week is left, no, so you can give 1 2 test series in the early days like Monday, Tuesday, but after that don't give test series, enough you have done. Okay, you please understand this thing that if you have not, like if someone has not studied the entire year, so this 1 week is not going to give any result. And if you have studied the entire year, if you are prepared well, then this 1 week study is also not going to affect your exam. Clear? So this 1 week I'll just tell you that don't exhaust your brain. Don't exhaust the brain. Don't exhaust your brain. Like enough rough and like enough pressure has gone in your brain. Your brain has done enough work along this entire December month, the January month. So you just give your brain a little bit less. Okay, you just try to do only revisions. Whatever you have done, whatever you have prepared, just go on revising those things. Okay, little bit revisions you do. Okay, a little bit relax you do. Okay, don't go on like don't surf your mobile. Like relax means I'm not telling you to surf mobile. Okay, no, don't put anything on in your brain. Okay, keep your brain safe. That is what I'm trying to tell you. Don't put any content, like don't go and watch some YouTube. Okay, you can listen to them to some songs. Okay, you spend some time with your friends, just roam around, something like that. Okay, like relax, something you're getting it, no? So this thing you do. Okay, don't watch any long like movies and all these things. Don't watch very long movies, that creates a little bit of like distract or pressure on your brain. Okay, those things are also not advisable, that you are watching long movies or you are on your phone for a very long amount of time. No, no, those things don't do. Okay, so these things will be done. Okay, so give your gate exam in a very proper way. Okay, See, after the gate exam, no, now like now only the last week is left, 6 days are left. So these 6 days we are not going to like create any difference. If you have prepared well, you will get a good result. If you are not prepared well, you will get accordingly what you deserve. Okay, so that is very easy, yeah, obvious. The second thing is that don't think about the result too much. Don't get tensed. You're getting it now, what I'm trying to say. Don't get tense. To get tense means don't be afraid that if I am not going to qualify the GATE exam, if I don't get a good marks, then what will happen? All these things. Don't bring all these thoughts in your brain, because these thoughts will just create a pressure on your brain, and your brain will make some silly mistake. Your subconscious mind will make some silly mistakes in the GATE exam if you create that kind of pressure. So don't think of the result. Your result will be automatically very good. Don't be worried. Okay, just give your GATE exam in a very relaxed manner. Okay, and you should be efficient, like you should be able to give your gate exam 100% efficiently. Okay, 100% efficiently means like what I'm trying to say is that whatever is your potential, suppose you deserve 50 marks, you deserve 60 marks, then you should be getting 50 or 60 marks. You're getting it, what I'm trying to say. That much efficiency you must be having. And to create that much efficiency of your brain, you have to relax your brain, you have to remove all these negative thoughts from your brain. Okay, chalo. So I will not take much of your time. Okay, I think this much. Just I just want to discuss you all these things. Okay, so if this much is like done, then it's okay. If you are having any doubts, like now, if you not join the session, you just want to, but still have some doubts, then always welcome. The Telegram group link is there. Just join the Telegram group and share any doubt of any subject you are having. Okay, of course, of chemical engineering, not of any other branch, but from chemical engineering, any subject, any doubt you are having, you just share it in the group. Okay, I'll send you the solution. No worries. Okay, and yeah, many of my students are there. Many of the students are there. Okay, these students like in the last moment, what are the things that I am getting is that I'll just tell you. Many of the students are there. Okay, so some students, what they are telling that, sir, we have not prepared CT still now. So shall I memorize CT from now? Okay, so now understand, if you start memorizing CT from now, like chemical technology, so what will happen is that you have to put daily 3 hours into it. Okay, and you will have to prepare it like in 6 days. If you are preparing some subject, then that subject level is not that much good. Like your preparation level will not be that much good in that particular subject. Okay, because there is no actually shortcut. So city properly, you have to give time, you have to watch lectures, you have to prepare your notes, you have to revise them, you have to memorize them. So it's it's a big thing. In 6 days you will not be able to prepare it. Okay, so better than that you leave it, because city, it is a very unseen subject. Maybe 3 or 4 marks comes in the examination hall. Out of that, 1 2 marks comes seen, and two 2 marks or 1 mark some new question comes. Okay, so just for 2 3 marks, no need to put so much of pressure. Better it will be better to leave it. Okay, if you have done it from like if you have already done it, then it's very good. Then you keep on revising it, then you follow this thing. But if you have not done it, you are planning to do it, please don't do it. It will do no good in the gate exam. I'm telling you from my personal experience, it will give no good in the gate. It will do no good in the gate exam. Okay, if you like think that I will memorize city in last 4 days or 5 days, no, it is not going to do any good. Okay, these things are there. Chalo, so you give your GATE exam. If you want to stay, come in touch. If you want to stay in touch, you can. You please join the Telegram group. You can text there. Okay, anything so there. Remember these points. Okay, like nowadays, so everybody is coming on the YouTube and they are giving some points and tips and tricks. Okay, so uh, like, but what I felt, like the really, what is the reality that I just discussed with you, all the points during the GATE exam, and the last week, what you have to do or what you haven't, what you have not to do. Those things I just discussed. Okay, so if you have any doubt, you come to the Telegram group, you ask. Okay, chalo. So I think no one is having any doubt here. So we'll wind up this session then. It's a very short session. I will not take much of your time. I just told you. Okay, so you just if you have just time, no, you just watch this. So it is hardly like 15 or 20 minutes lecture. No, not lecture also, just 15 or 20 minutes discussion. Okay, so I will not make it a hour long session or something like that. You just do it from here only. Okay, just 20 minutes. You just watch this 20 minutes. It will be enough helpful. Okay. This thing is that, okay. Regarding the calculator also, I will say something. Regarding the calculator also, I will just tell you something. Okay. See, the calculator is like this. No, in this calculator here you will say, here you will see three four functions, that is your mr, ms. Okay, see, these two are very important functions. What, why I am telling it very important function, please understand. In your calculator, what is going to happen is that mr means memory remind and ms means memory save. Okay, so suppose you are getting some answer like you are getting 3, so you just do it ms. Ms means now this 3 is saved in your memory. Okay, then suppose you have to do 6 by 3, then directly you can write 6 divided by, you do mr. Clear? Now this mr will recall this thing, and one more will be there, that is your memory clear. So memory clear will then delete your memory. This thing is correct, no? Suppose 6 divided by 3 you do and you get 2. Now you want to save 2 in your memory. So what you have to do is that you just put memory clear. So now this 3 will be cleared. This 3 will be cleared and this 2 will be saved in your memory. Okay. Now next time you want to use this 2, you can directly again recall it by mr. Like first you have to save it ms and then you clear, like you recall it by mr. Okay. Now this 2, 3, I'm just taking example. Suppose you get some values like this, 1.189 or something like decimal things you do. Then this MR, MC and your MS, these things are very important for your GATE exam. Very important functions for your GATE exam from your calculator. Okay. This thing is there. The second thing is that whenever you are having a calculation like this, a fractional calculation you are trying to do, always try to solve it from the bottom. Okay, first the bottom part you solve and you save it in your memory ms, and then the top part you solve and you divide it by your mr. Clear? Getting it what I'm trying to say? Suppose it's a fraction like this. Okay, so first the bottom part you solve and you save it in your ms, then you solve the top part and divide it by your mr. Done. So very easily you will be able to do it in your calculations. Okay, suppose you are having something like 0.569 or something like this value we are getting. Okay, so you want 1 by 0.569. Okay, so don't do 1 divided by this thing. Okay, you will see that in your calculation directly one function is there, that is 1 by x. So by that also you can directly find it out. Okay, so these small tricks are there of your calculator. So if you keep this in mind, so these things will be helpful. Okay, more if any doubt or anything you're having about the calculator also, you just post it in the group. I think the group discussion group link will be present in the description. Okay, the group link, I think it will be present in the description. So from that you can join it. Okay, chalo. We will end the session. I will not take much of your time. You just prepare well, revise, and what to give a very good exam. Okay, chalo. Best of luck.